What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? Today, it's probably the last time I'll be able to do this for this year, obviously because the year's ending, but we're gonna go over my apartment, my game room, everything, just one big tour. We're gonna start with the most boring of all the rooms. This room is essentially just a giant walk-in closet. Keep shoes here, I keep guitar stuff here, a futon. This was actually my bed when I first moved out, but I can't part with it. So it's literally just sitting on a camping cot, and then boom, futon. This is another desk that I use for like 2 things out of the year. These are basically filled with clothes for the most part. And I got this little down here because I tried to build a little workout room, but then I just got tired and just never did it. Right here, these 3 boxes here in this drawer, they are all, every single one of them, filled with Nintendo DS and 3DS things. I don't have boxes, as well as random Game Boy games that I don't yet have anywhere to display for. So yeah, over here in this closet, now a lot of you guys know this, some of you don't, but I'm from Kentucky, so I like to keep things stocked up. If you're from anywhere in Appalachia, you know money don't go very far, and you know the last thing you want to be is without any form of supplies. So this closet is filled with water in here. There's only 1 can of pop. I need to restock on that. And these boxes up here, some of them of course are just like random boxes like that, boxes to a Polaroid camera, but then there's like supplies for like cleaning and stuff up in there. These shoe boxes here don't have shoes in them, all of them except for this one. This one has car keys, but the rest of these are also survival essential stuff. I keep some figures and little die casts that I don't want to display. I keep them in here. It's also where I keep skateboards, racing gear, etc. This is one of my things that I think are really cool. My girlfriend got me this last year for Christmas. It's really cool. I played a lot of Valorant. I don't like the game. I don't think anyone you're gonna find that plays Valorant actually likes the game. And here, this is the bedroom. Overall, it's pretty bland. It's just a bed and then an entertainment stand with a TV. The entertainment stand, I need to get a bigger one. It's really too small for the size of this bed, so there's a lot that gets cut off. But literally all that this is plugged in with is a PlayStation 1. That's all I keep in here. I still play the PlayStation 1 before I go to bed. I keep a couple of handhelds in here, colognes, etc. But then over here in the closet, because this apartment I've already outgrown, I've not even been here a year yet, I keep, of course, clothes, but then I also keep game console boxes. I keep collector's editions, which I don't think you can see any of them here because they're hidden by that thing, but there's Wolfenstein and a couple others back there. Down here in this little caboodle here, there's more collector's editions. Overall, this space is being used to its maximum potential. Literally pushed to the brim. Over here, if you watched my last apartment tour, game room tour from last year, you probably remember my bathroom in the old one. It was horrendous. It was terrible because it was like cookie cutter apartments basically, and they didn't really do anything to prep it for my move in, so everything was just falling apart. But in here, it's still not perfect. There is still a lot that I don't like, but it's better than the last one, and that's all that matters. All that's in here is basically like, you know, bathroom supply stuff, cleaning supplies down there, whatnot. It's a bathroom. I need to do dishes because I just cooked today, but over here, this is the kitchen. I really, really, really like it. You'll find out what these 2 are in a video probably in the next week or so, but this is the kitchen. It's honestly really, really nice. Going back to what I was saying, I keep everything as stocked up as I can. This is all filled with condiments and whatnot. Both of these are filled with lunch meat. I probably have like 15 pounds of ham and turkey. Up here, I also keep pretty stocked as well. I still, even though I've graduated college now, I'm an engineer, XYZ, I'm still terrified of being in a position that I was when I was growing up. And then here we have these, which is more stock up area. Literally like all these 4 shelves here are just stock up. I'm not gonna open all of them, but they all look like this. Different canned soup stuff, ramen everywhere, potato everywhere. Just, I gotta make sure that if anything happens, I'm prepared. And then over here, honestly, where I spend most of my time. So this is the same couch as last time. I never got around to buying another one, and I honestly probably won't because I actually really like this one. But other than that, I sit here most of the time. This is my Christmas tree. I'm not gonna take it down. I'm just gonna leave it up all year. Here is a good selection of this portion of the collection. It's pretty much all out, But unfortunately, it is now confirmed. Half of this Xbox 360 collection is now gone forever. It got lost in the move. That sucks, but it is what it is. I can buy back the stuff I want. But other than that, I've been going really hard on the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 has been my biggest point of collecting right now. I'm not saying I'm going to go for a complete collection for it, but I'm going to get it pretty sizable. At least, you know, over here to my PlayStation 1 collection size. I think I'm up to about 45 games on the PlayStation 1. GameCube is pretty maxed out. I pretty much have everything that I want on it. All I need to do really is just buy some replacement cases. And other than that, that's all good. This is my updated PlayStation 5 collection. I don't really like putting games sideways like this, but I've not cataloged them. Anything you see here that's sideways, it's just because it's not cataloged yet. But once I catalog this stuff, it'll go on the shelf the way it's supposed to. Still rocking the original PlayStation 5. I didn't upgrade to the Slim, and I probably won't. The only thing different from here from last year is I brought the PlayStation 4 back out. I mean, there's not really a reason to have it out. I just think it looks cool. Then the Switch stuff, which I've not really been playing my Switch as much as I did last year. I haven't even finished Tears of the Kingdom. That game did not grab me at all. Trying to understand why I didn't become Game of the Year. Still a great game, but it's not for me. Then Nintendo 64, 2 headsets, and some Blu-ray movies. This is the same TV as last year. It's still just a Sony OLED 65-inch Bravia something. Perfect TV. I'll probably keep it until at least the PlayStation 6. Over here, nothing's new on the PlayStation 4. I just got this for Christmas, so I haven't put it up anywhere yet. Over here, there's been a lot of movement, actually. So that's my modded Vita right there. That's the backbone controller right there. This right here is a PlayStation Vita packaging case for a carrying case. And this here, Army Corps of Hell. I bought both of those for a video, for an unboxing video. And ultimately, I deleted the footage. And it sucks because they were sealed, but it is what it is. I got some more sealed stuff coming along the way, so we'll just do it again when it gets here. One of my collecting goals for next year, which I'll talk about more in another video, but I really want to expand my Vita and PSP collection. It used to be so much bigger, but then obviously I had to do what I had to do because, you know, when you're a kid, like, you have to get money however you can, so you don't really hold on to your games. So I'm hoping to replenish that here soon. This stuff wasn't out last time because I was still in the midst of unpacking. But my original Xbox collection is here now, a small portion of my comic collection. This is literally just what I've bought since I moved to Texas. My entire PlayStation 2 collection is here now. My entire Nintendo 64 collection is in here now. Unfortunately, since last time, my childhood dog has passed away. So Chippy will live on this shelf of the game room forever and ever. Even 30, 40 years from now, Chippy will still be right here in the game room. When he was a puppy, the reason I put this here, well, the reason my girlfriend put it here actually, because when he was a puppy, this bottom shelf, not of this bookcase, but the bookcase I have back home, that was like his go-to spot to sleep at. Like, he would always go there to nap. So he lives forever on a shelf now. And then still just the 3DS and Game Boy collection that has cases. These games here, every single one of them is in here. It's like probably 20, 25 packed up like sardines. They have cases. I just have to go through and put them in cases. And then they're going to be looking like this, all nice and proper. Here's more boxes that I didn't have out before that I put out because they look cool. PlayStation 1 box, Pulse 3D headset, a PlayStation 5 controller, and the backbone. This here is my gaming setup, my PC setup. I'm probably not going to turn it on right now because I got a lot I got to get done today, and I don't really want to get distracted and play a bunch of games right now. But same setup as before, but differently. So no carpet at this apartment, so it's sitting on a skateboard deck right now, just so that, you know, it doesn't vibrate down below. I got a new water bottle. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a water bottle. It is the water bottle of all times. Still running 2 monitors from the same before and now. The only thing that's different is I keep my iPad and my MacBook here. This PSP, it's actually going to be used in a video. If you remember, I've had it for years. The problem is it's broken, but I'm finally going to bring it back to life. We'll see more about that probably in January. The stuff that, you know, I need for it is on its way. So this bad boy will be back to life before you know it. over here it's just pretty much, you know, the normal things you would expect. I have sketchbooks, I have notepads, pencil supplies, my tripod that I use for videos now. Also, that's my camera, I forgot to mention it. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the last tour or not, but I've had this camera for about 2 years now, but I never really started using it for videos until this year. So that's why everything sounds so much better now. Obviously, I'm filming this with my phone because it's easier to pack, but this camera is where all the magic happens. Some of you had asked to see the outside of the old apartment. I don't really mind showing you the outside of this one because I'm moving again anyways. It's also very dark. If you notice, whenever I film and I have my computer on in the background, I do everything at night. Mostly because I sleep all day or work. But yeah, I just face a bunch of people. It's kind of interesting for the most part. But other than that, I mean, this is an apartment, really. But one more thing that I want to mention. So this living room wasn't always the game room. At one point, it was completely empty. And all the way back here, this room actually began as the game room. But I used to have neighbors that lived on that side of the wall. And they would always blare and bang music. The kid was a drug addict, like an absolute drug addict. All he did was shoot heroin and smoke weed. I hated him so much. It came to the point that I complained every day until the apartment staff evicted him, which was the best thing the apartment staff could have possibly done. So I might end up making this the game room again. I'm not sure because I don't really want to move all this stuff and the floors are really squeaky and I try my hardest to not be annoying. So I'm probably not gonna move the game room back in here because this is on top of someone else's bedroom. And again, I don't want to be annoying. So I probably won't move the game room into here because it's a lot of squeaking and a lot of taking things down to rebuild. It may not look like it, but these bookcases, they were a nightmare to build and pack. They're just the regular Target bookcases, but I think these little ones here, I think they're like 40 pounds. These big ones are like 50. So they're not heavy, but they're just awkward to pack. So you end up hitting literally everything and make so much noise. And I'm moving in a couple months anyways. So there's no point in even trying to really move it. So I probably won't do that. But I am so excited for the next apartment. I've already found it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's everything I need. And it's in a significantly better area. Obviously, when I first moved here, I knew nothing of El Paso. So I didn't know where was bad, where was good. I've gotten really unlucky 2 times in a row. But the third time's the charm, I feel like. The third time is going to be the best time. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the final game room tour of the 2023 season. Probably won't be doing another game room tour, apartment tour until I move again. But once that comes along, it is time and we'll do another one. That being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, try not to die, and I'll see you in the next video.